Happy Monday. How you guys doing? So, good start to the week. I have a video blog. Boom. I need to shave and stuff, but you know, it is what it is. Hope you had a good weekend. So, fingers crossed, we'll actually be submitting our muds to Nintendo this week, maybe with any luck, which would be good. Mutant Muds Super Challenge. Um, we're close. We're real close. The roster of secret characters is very, very, very nearly completely done, which is awesome. It's a really cool list of characters from old games, new games, medium games. It's interesting. It's a kind of a nice spread of characters. I think you guys will like it. You know, some from other people's games, some from our games. It's a nice little mix. So, yeah, fun stuff. Oh, and also, anyway, so we're getting really close to finishing that up. So yeah, like I say, hopefully we'll send it off this week. I'll let you know. Nintendo Force. Look, who's that guy? Look at that crazy guy. Who's that? So weird. Anyway, that's me in Nintendo Force. Interviewed by Jonathan Holmes on that issue. So check it out. Pretty awesome. A very awesome honor to be in there. It's like a bunch of questions, talking about games and stuff I've worked on and all that kind of business and stuff like that. So yeah, very got some screenshots of Super Challenge in there as well as treasure notes, and yeah, pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. Very cool. Even on the front cover, look at that. Where is it? It was there somewhere. Interview, Jules Watcham. That's me. Very cool. So I'm gonna get to questions now, because I need to get back to work. So I thought I'd do a really quick one today, and then get back to it so we can finish up this game. Omni Animakan asks, what do I think of the Nintendo NX platform? Can't blame me for trying, right? What do I think of it? I don't know anything about it, but I guess if I can, I guess, oh, I'm going to mute this, it doesn't make noises. Assume maybe you're asking me maybe what I think it is, or what, I don't know, but I think it might be what people have rumored it to be, which is, you know, a handheld, or a unit that you can play at home and take on the go. There's a lot of different ways you could do that, but I think it will be, you know, there'll be a handheld component and a way to play at home in the comfort of your living room as well. However they pull that off, whether it be two different devices or one device that plugs into a docking station, or a mobile device that somehow just, you know, remotely connects to the TV, or, you know, whatever. You know, it'd be interesting to see how they do that. But you know, so I think that seems pretty reasonable. I think that's actually what I thought the Wii U was when I first saw it. Honestly, when I saw the gamepad, I just thought that was the mobile device. Kind of a big device to be taking around, but I thought that's what it was. But obviously, it's not. And I think I'm excited. You know, I'm a little bummed that we, as developers, haven't heard anything about it yet. I mean, literally not one tech spec, no timing, no word of what it is, which is a real bummer actually. We were hoping to develop a launch title for the game, for the platform, and if the platform's coming out, you know, this year, then obviously that's not going to happen. So that's a bummer. So if that's true, then yeah, that sucks. So we'll see what happens, but I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to hear more information about that machine, for sure. Sean Zafar asks, what was the deal with the botched release of Moon Chronicles? I think the next time you should do episodic, you completely finish every episode and release it once a week, blah, whatever. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. For sure. Yeah, we were we were just not, we didn't have the resources to do what we wanted to do. But I'm glad we gave it a shot. But would we try it again? Yeah, maybe. But it takes a lot of effort and risk to do something like that, and I don't know if we'll be wanting to do that again anytime soon. But yes, I think it's pretty obvious what we did wrong there. And what was the deal with that? Yeah, we just messed up. There you go. Alright, so also, will we ever release any cancelled prototypes we have, such as Crash Landed, Muds, DS, and stuff like that? Probably not. I think I actually answered this maybe a couple of weeks ago as well. You know, because there's really not much there. There's no game to speak of. They're just really rough simple demos. Plus, obviously, Crash Landed, we don't own the rights to that anyway, so we couldn't release that. And the Muds thing is really basic, yeah. So it wouldn't be as much fun as I don't think you're maybe imagining it would be, because this is a really basic demo. Let me see if there's any more questions in here. Excuse me. Riri the Don asks, Riri, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he's actually had a lot of questions. How's it going, Riri? And she want to host show with Sean as well. I appreciate everyone coming back and having questions all the time. I think it's really cool. I know this may be something for the future, but really need to know, will we play in Dementium 3 again as William Redmore? I'm so curious. Once a week I really think about what happened to him at the end of the second game. Hopefully we will find this out. Yeah, I can't say at this point, but I would think Dementium 3 would be William Redmore, but maybe not. We are not making that right now, so that is yet to be determined. TBD on that one. Rich T87 asks, he says he's just beginning to learn UV unwrapping in school, and it's a lot of fun to learn. I know. Have you done a lot of texturing in the past, and if so, did it take you a while to get the hang of it? I've done some. I've done some 3D texturing and stuff. Yeah, and it can be pretty painful at first. But like with everything, really, you kind of develop techniques and get faster at it and get better at it. Get more patient with it. Yeah, that's just the way it is. Anything creative or technical, it's a big hurdle at first, and then you get better and yeah, improve upon it. Or you hope you do anyway. So yes, it can take a while to hang off for sure, like most new things, I guess. Any more questions in here? Neh Wind, he says he's developing a 2D platformer in Unity. Wanted to tell you that Renegade Kid were a huge inspiration. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Question is, do you have any advice for someone building a platformer for the first time? What do you think is the most important element in such a game? I think the first thing I always start with, once you have the basic, idea of what the first thing is figuring out what the character can do as far as the moveset, even just the core, even if it's not the full extent, but at least the core of what they can do. And then that helps you determine the size of the character on screen, relative to the size of the screen. Because if they're going to move fast, you're going to want to see more ahead of you. If they move slower, then you can zoom in a little bit. If it's very horizontal, you don't have to worry so much about the vertical positioning. But if it moves in all directions, you do need to think about that. Because it's important that the player can see a platform above them or see a platform beneath them. So they're always able to judge their surroundings and then act accordingly. So it's not a surprise because things are hidden off screen. So that's one of the first things, is really getting the size of the character in relation to the screen figured out based on what the game is and what the game needs to do, and making sure the player can accomplish that within the space you're giving them. So the size of the character on the screen isn't just aesthetic, it's definitely game design, it's communication. So anyway, so I hope that helps. That's kind of one of the first things I try to do. I spend a lot of time on that, and that can also determine what the jump height is, because if you want to make sure you can see a platform that you can jump up onto, and if you zoomed in like you're on Mutant Muds, for example, then that determines that the jump height really can be larger than this, so you can actually see the platform that you want to jump onto and see that on the screen at the same time. So yeah. Alright, cool. So, alright then, so there's all of that. I am going to get back to it. Sorry for the rushed vlog today, but I just want to do a quick one on Monday and say hello, hi, and then I'm going to get back to it. And hopefully sometime this week I'll have more updates on Super Challenge, on where we're at. Cool. Alright, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you next time. Alright, bye.